Hey everyone, I'm back with a new video. As the title already kind of gave it away, I think, for you all. I have I had some of my decks be printed, and I wanted to do a little show. I wanted to show them, of course, but I also wanted to talk a little bit about why I ordered them or why I made them in that sense, and maybe even how I want to pair them, because I didn't really, except for this one, I really know. The rest I don't really know yet. So let's go. Maybe let's start with, the more simple one. Let me put these away. So this one, again, these are not for sale because, the art is not mine. This one I found online. I ended up only with 30 cards, which is, of course, a little bit sad, but I had a specific reason, so I think it will work out. I found these amazing pictures. I think it was AI, if I'm not mistaken. And I know there is a lot of controversy around AI. However, some I absolutely adore. Let me show. I showed this one in the last unboxing, which was also AI art. And yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah. This one, again, the art was not mine, but I made the deck because I found these pictures and I absolutely adored them. And I knew I wanted to do something with it. So this too was AI art. So that is a deck that I have done in AI, and they said that this was AI too. So let me show a little bit. I think they're beautiful. I absolutely adore them. So I put the animal as the title. So in this case, crane. And then I put a small spiritual meaning kind of thing, open-mindedness in this one. Under it, hummingbird, resilience, wolf, guardianship. I try to go, not with the most basic ones that we are too familiar with. I really, how do you say that? Well, instead of maybe more grounded, I did it a little bit more spiritual. I think, I don't know how to say it. Because some, like this one, may be leopard, fearlessness. Panda, protection. So some are, others I went a little bit in a different way, I think. Chimpanzee, curiosity. Horse, freedom. Gorilla, emotional and mental strength. I think they're also beautiful. Zebra, empowerment. Bull, strength and power. Owl, intuitive development. See, I didn't go here with wisdom because, sometimes those keywords are so basic and they come back every time you see an owl, and I wanted to go a little bit a different way. Fox, cunning. Snowy owl, challenging. See, there were two owls, but they were very different, so I did use both of them. So I think with the fox too, I have a normal one, and I think there's also a snowy fox here. Lion, spiritual strength. Flamingo, balance and harmony. Mandarin duck, isn't it the cutest? Love and devotion. Mandrill baboon, sorry, responsibility. Giraffe, grace. Cockatoo, hope. Elephant, wisdom. Kingfishers, abundance, sorry. Tiger, determination. Bear, instincts. Yeah, here, see the Snowy Fox, Independence. And with the other I had Cunning, right? Let me see if I can find it really quick. It should be, yeah, here. So, yeah, see, this was the other one. This was Cunning. Bird of Paradise, Spiritual Ascension. Peacock, Spiritual Awakening. Toucan, Self-Confidence. So even though I only have 30 cards in these, I was okay with it because I have a practice with the Mysteries of the Black Madonna. I think y'all have seen this deck, right? In Tarot Tube Land. So I absolutely love this. And I paired this one, actually always, with my Weaver's Oracle. Again, I don't think this is a deck that's not known in Tarot Tube Land. And I have a practice with the combination, you know, of these two. And I was thinking to put some animal energy in there. However, I could never really find a good deck, a deck that's well, that fit my needs in that sense, you know. And then, not gonna lie, aesthetically it was very important too, because this is very dark in that sense, you know. And even though there's a lot of color, of course, in these cards, as you can see, I think this will work great, you know. I think it will give, like I say, that animal energy. And then still, and even though it's 30, it's like I'm gonna pick one card a month or something, you know, and really focus in that energy. So I think those 30 will do just fine. In all honesty, if I would find more in the same format, I might actually add, but for now this will do. So yeah, this is why I went for this one. I'm really enjoying it. Well, like I said, I didn't do the practice yet because I got it very recently, I think a few days ago. So I'm still just enjoying looking around, looking through the pictures, you know, because, well, even though I didn't make the art, but yeah, I was, of course, involved in making that a deck. So there's already some kind of bonding. But again, I'm still in that phase of just, well, looking at it, trying to imagine, you know, how to go about it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think this will work great. Because again, because it has that dark aesthetic, even though there are definitely pops of color here, but so we do have that here and here as well, you know. So in that sense, I think they work out great. What do y'all think? I really like what I'm seeing. I didn't put them together yet. I wanted to do that with the video. So again, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing here. Oh yes, that makes me happy. Okay, so that was that deck. And again, even though it only has 30 cards, I can live with that. I can live with that. Again, in all honesty, if I'm going to find more of that same kind of art style, because yeah, the style does need to be the same, right? I might actually add, you know, because more is always better. But because, like I said, I'm going to pick like one card, you know, and focus that energy for the month. So I think this will work out the way I plan it will work out. So yes, again, don't have a name because, well, I cannot sell the deck. I think I call it in my folders on the computer AI Animals. Okay, these are the backs, kind of leathery cushion kind of thing. I thought it would fit something simple, you know. So yes, that's this one. Another one I worked on for quite some time because uh, end of last year, I had 2 months in a row. Um, I picked Sekhmet. Let me go a little bit down. And the month after that, I picked Bastet. And there is a connection with these two goddesses, right? So I actually wanted to have a practice with these two. And I was, well, we can leave those ones here, right? And I looked at decks. I looked at many cat decks, yeah, and none of them really fit the bill. I thought for a second that Terror of the Cat People might work, but the moment I got that deck, she and I, we don't click. From the moment I had her, yeah, it was like, no, 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 no. It was just not gonna work. And I kept looking and I couldn't find anything. But me personally, I love big cats, small cats. I love cats. Um, my favorite cat-like animal, yeah, is the lion. So when Sekhmet came, that was absolutely no surprise to me. That was like just a confirmation, you know. Um, and when Bastet came, I mean, I'm a cat lover. If you have watched more than one of my videos, you know, my cats are very vocal. They always come into the video. I need to yell at them and all that. So I have cats. We love cats. Um, what I also love, yeah, before I show, I'm sorry. What I also love, yeah, is nature photography. When they photograph cats, yeah, I save these pictures. And I cannot do nothing with it because what are you going to do with it, you know? However, when I could not find a deck, yeah, I had an idea for the 200 pictures I had saved, yeah, in my phone. So these are the backs. I actually really dedicated this deck, yeah, to the practice of Sekhmet and Bastet, you know? So when I made this deck, even though this will not maybe is the perfect like backing for the deck, I still love it, you know? So let me show you because I worked, yeah, with photography. And this is already shuffled because I've already been playing with it. So I kept in this one the titles really basic: Pentacles, Swords, Wands, and Cups. Yeah. And in the corner I did a little picture kind of thing of, well, the Pentacles. So in this case a coin. And isn't it cute? So for Pentacles I have panthers. For swords, here we have a little sword. We have cheetahs. I love them too. They're so speedy. Yeah, this one is a sword too. I mean, he looks so fierce. I love cats. So when I look at this, yeah, this really makes me happy. Oh, this is a sword one too. Cups, I have tigers. Again, beautiful. For wands, fire energy, I have, of course, my lions. I wish I could put them in cups, but they're fire, you know. So, and for the wands, I have the little Ankh. I really went numerological here, you know, in the sense of how, for example, a Two of Swords would feel like to me in the element and the number. I looked for a picture that would correspond with my meaning, with the feeling of that meaning. So this is how I went about it. Again, cups, we have then the tigers. Which one didn't show? I don't know yet. So we did pentacles, we did wands. I think I showed them all, huh? So in the majors, I have everything. I also have house cats, so to speak, you know. Sometimes I went with like here, the sun, I mean, it's in the eyes. And other times I went very, well, more literal, I think. Let me see. We can flip through them. In the emperor, so the empress is the lioness, but in this case the emperor is the lion. The cups, the wands, the cups. I mean, I love this. I've been looking through this deck now for over what, 48, 72 hours, and I'm actually really, really loving it. See, with Pentacles, I went Black Panther, and also the one that we're maybe more familiar with. Yeah, Wands, sorry. I'm looking for majors here. Yeah, here the stars. It's still lions, but it was in the... I don't know if it will translate on camera, but you have here this starry night. I thought that was beautiful. So this is really photography, and these are... I think I have more pictures left yet than I've actually in this deck. But yeah, again, I love cats. I cannot help it. Here the wheel. I chose a cup because, well, it's starting, right, and it's gonna have a hard time, yeah, in the Serengeti or wherever, needing to survive, yeah, ups and downs, times of plenty, you know, and then there are times when there's a drought and food will be scarce, and this little cup, yeah, is just starting its life in that sense. So I thought it was appropriate. I love this one too. Oy. She's looking so fierce. And yeah, my favorite King of Wands. I mean, come on. Also the three. The threes for me are growth. Well, and as you know, lions don't like to swim. But in this particular area, apparently, yeah, lions are actually learning how to swim so that they are evolving with... well, with their territory, you know. So again, for me, because I know a little bit some of the stories behind these pictures, this is how, well, the meanings came about, you know. Pentacles, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Strength, I took the puma or mountain lion. I thought that was appropriate. The Empress, we just saw the Emperor. The Magician, I mean, he's beautiful. These are pentacles. The Devil. He's too cute. The Hierophant. It was a very hard one. And then through that rabbit hole, you know, of searching, this one popped up. And because it's so, well, the position and how it sits, you know, that elegance, I don't know. It fitted for me with the Hierophant. So yes. The Tower, I mean, the cheetah climbing out of the tree. You know that they will be jumping any second, so I thought that would fit. The Chariot, this one always cracks me up. There's another one that's really, yeah, perfect, but this one, it just makes me happy. The Fool, I'm gonna keep this one to show you because I did a thing. Let me see if I will come across it in time. Death. The Hermit. I mean, he does have a cheeky smile, yeah, but yeah. I mean, the Lovers. The Hanged one. This too. It's almost funny, but it's so cute. Justice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Black Panther definitely got me, you know, to put him in Justice. Temperance. I love the mirror effect, you know, with the water, so I thought it was perfect for Temperance. Yeah, this one. This is Judgment. I mean, he's judging, you know. You can see it in the eyes. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer. I mean, can you see the eyes? He is judging. He is definitely judging. Oh, I love this Two of Wands as well. It's just beautiful. And here we have the Two of Cups. Oh yeah, and here too, we have a little cup, you know, in the corner. Here, and here I just have the numbers in the corner. So excuse me. So I was of course looking, you know, in the majors, and I think I was looking for a world card, and then I saw this picture, and I was like, isn't it the same as the one I chose for the Fool? I actually recognized the kitty, you know. And it was of course not the same, but the cat is the same. It's the same kind of photo shoot kind of thing. So I thought that that was perfect, right? The beginning, he is, well, starting his journey, right? And the world, he's, well, especially with that face, right? Like, yeah, I don't know what happened, yeah, but that was a crazy journey. So I really loved making that a completion in that sense, you know. The High Priestess, the Swords. Well, we're almost done. See, the Moon is also more, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this was a biggie. And like I said, because it's photographs, you know, and the back, you might think, well, it doesn't fit. For me, it actually fits, because I actually made this deck, yeah, in in mind, you know, my practice with Sekhmet and Best, you know. I wanted something and I couldn't find it, and when I actually ordered that Terror of the Cat People, I was just not feeling it. And I feel like, I cannot speak, of course, for a deity or a goddess, but I feel like if I'm not feeling it, I can never get that connection in a reading, you know? So when I was making one, I was really hoping that they would be pleased. And yesterday I actually did a quick reading, you know, just to see how they felt about the energy. And I think that was a very positive reading. It was a very small reading, but it was a very positive reading. So I'm assuming, yeah, that they are happy with it. So yeah, again, this one didn't have a name. I just put there Sekhmet and Bastet Tarot, you know, because again, it's very personal, right? I mean, I wanted something. I used the pictures I've been saving up for, well, how many years, you know, when it comes to cats, big cats especially. And yeah, I made myself a tarot. So I'm really, really loving this one. Again, I'm just very happy. This one is very special. It took me some time, of course, because I was really going off feeling, you know. Like I said, with some of these pictures, there was a story that I remember, or that I knew, or whatever, you know. And with others, it was more about, well, what do I see if I look at this, right? I mean, for example, with this, it was just majesty, you know. There was something about him, so he needed to be the king. Yeah, he could not be any other thing than the king. So yes, anyway, that's this one. Absolutely loving it. And then the last one, there are some printing errors in some cards. I think there were 3 or 4, but they already are printing a new deck for me, and I will get it next week. And because the printing errors are on top and the bottom, I will probably, when I have my new one, I will just make this one a half a centimeter smaller top and bottom, and then it will be cool, you know. So these are those backs. Oh, I forgot to write down the artist. I think some of you might actually be familiar with it, because it is art that's, well, I think known in the Black community, if I say it like this, because I love this art. I was afraid that it would be too busy, you know, in a deck, because I already had this deck ready to be printed the last time also, and I didn't do it because I got scared. Right before I wanted to pay for my decks, I was like, but will this work? And I got scared. I was like, what if it's too busy, you know? But yeah, this time I was like, nope, we gotta see it, and then we gotta judge. So I call this one the Modern Melanated Oracle. And again, I forgot the artist's name. I will pop it up on the screen, yeah, when I'm editing the video. These are 56 cards, if I'm not mistaken. And again, I love it. I think I showed you all the last time one of my other Afro decks. At least I called it the Afro Oracle. This one. And actually, I'm loving this one. And there will be some overlap in some cards in the case of keywords, but mostly I try to really make them different, you know. But this one has proven herself over the course of now 2-3 months, I think, maybe even a little bit more. This one I absolutely love. Yeah, there is nothing about this one that I don't like. There are a few cards like this. No, not that one. Here. No, that one wasn't. It wasn't also that one. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. This one, when blowing it up in forming it as a card, it lost its pixelation. So I will probably, once I do the same kind of format, I will probably put them in there, you know, to get me a new card. I need to make a new card for this. And I think there are 1 or 2 that were really dark. I might change a little bit. But for the rest, like I said, there's nothing I don't love about this deck. The way it reads, yeah, it was not a surprise, because it's okay, that sounds arrogant. It's not like I know what I'm doing, but yeah, when you make a deck, you know what you want, right? However, will that translate once you're having it in your hands and wanting to read with it? That's another thing. I think that's the same when buying. We can love a deck aesthetically and while looking at it, and then we put it down, yeah, and then, well, it's crickets, right? I had that with the how are they called? Oh my god, Neha, you know, if you're watching. Vision something, I forgot. The ones from James R. Ead or something. I love them. They look beautiful. And I kept adding on, you know, in the hopes that these decks would talk to me. And I think I had the blue box, and I was like, oh, maybe I need the green box too, you know, the Oracle one. And then there was this big book, you know, that was going to go in depth. So I needed that one too. And then it was still crickets. So what I'm trying to say, I can make something, but yeah, until you have it in your hands, you don't know if it's going to be working the way you want it to, you know. But again, this one I absolutely love. Not only visually, because I do love them visually, but oh my god, this is such a good reader. So with this one, this is of course very different, and also very busy. And like I said, there will be some overlap, but I really try to go in a different direction keyword wise, you know. And again, oh my god, why do I forget the artist's name? Because I really love it, even if it's very busy and some, you know. I'm oh my god, I'm enjoying it. I was really scared before I bought it. I was like, is it gonna be too busy? I just didn't know. And then, like I said, the moment I had it in my hands, yeah, I was so happy. I was so happy I took the plunge and actually just let them be printed, you know. So here we have one already. I don't know if you can see it. They didn't print through, yeah. But again, I'm getting a new one. They already are printing it again. So next week probably I will get my new deck. And by that time, like I said, I might actually chop off a 0.5 centimeter or what there and here too, because there is another one that's on both. And then, well, have the same deck, just, well, 1 centimeter shorter, you know. I mean, I have the space, right? So I think I could get away with it. And it's too beautiful. I don't want it to get lost, you know, just because it has a sliver wrong. I do get a new deck because, of course, I paid for a good printing. But yeah, like I said, I might just adjust this one. Yeah, here it's very small, but yeah, I see it. There's like a sliver here at the bottom and also here at the top. I don't know if it really shows up, but yeah, I see it, and it's, well, annoying. It's testing my OCD. Okay. Well, anyway, I really love this one. I mean, look at that face. That's just beautiful. And even though it's the same artist, but sometimes the style is a little bit different, and it could be annoying. Sometimes for me that could be annoying, but not with this. I put them all together and I'm still loving it. I'm still loving it. I'm so happy with this one. Yeah, look here. The other one was down. Here we have at the bottom, you know, that sliver. Yeah. But again, I will chop them off once I have my new deck. Yeah, I think this one, oh my god, this one will be beautiful. Cannot wait to do a reading with it. Like I said, I'm still in my phase of well, looking through them, shuffling, really getting that bond, you know. I mean, there's of course a bond because, well, I spent all that time selecting and finding the right keywords for them, but still. Because it's relatively new. Like I said, I think I don't have it more than 2 or 3 days right now. Maybe 2. I think 2. I mean, the colors are just so happy, right? I mean, they make me happy at least. And 56 or 58 cards. What did I say? I don't know anymore. Anyway, 56 or 58 cards. Yeah. And these, I was thinking, okay, I have 2 selections, but because this is very busy art, I'm doubting one, but let's see. I have here the Global Fusion Intuitive Tarot by Brother Wayne Rodney. Of course, a fabulous deck, but I think his art is, well, not as busy as this, but there is still a lot going on. So I don't know if this is gonna be too much. Let's try. Yeah, I think I might, well, let's see, right? Let's see. 1 second. Bella! Sst. Wie is met die blikje daar aan het doen? Hou daarmee op. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there is a lot going on. But let's see a few cards. I don't know. I mean, color-wise here, even with these 2 cards, you know, I think it's kind of nice. Well, actually, this almost looks calm now compared to this, huh? Oh, excuse me. Almost the tarot is now looking calm here compared to the oracle, right? I mean, but I think it might work. I mean, those colors, yeah, they look nice. Okay, I think it might work, but I'm not like, oh yes, this is it, I love it, and I cannot get enough of it. Okay, the other one I thought about is, well, I only have the tuck box here, the Black Tarot of, oh my god, I forgot the sisters, their names. I will put it in the description. Let me shuffle first a little bit. Because this deck is very minimalistic, yeah. I think the colors might work together. I don't know, we will see. But because it's very minimalistic, I think they will balance each other out in that sense. Or not. Well, let's find out. Okay, well, let's flip this one over and start from there. I think I like it, but yeah, wait, we're 1 card in. I think this will work. I love the calmness here, you know. Even though the colors are more popping in this and maybe a little bit less in the tarot, I think again that is actually balancing each other out. See, balance. 2, 2, 2. And this is maybe a 2, but this is a 9. So I think they're talking. I think this might work too. And even though I like it, I really do, I'm still not having my yeah moment, you know? And these were the only two I actually picked out. What do you think might work with this deck? I would love to have your inputs. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, give me 1 second. Well, for you it will be like a split second. I'll probably edit this out. Okay, I have these two, but this is with people and this is without people. So, because this is all about people, right? So let me start with this because they're also very, very colorful, right? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I think I like that. Let's see. Let's see. Here we're gonna have a lot of color combinations, right? Yeah, of course we still gotta have some people in here, but I think in this version there are less people than in because this is her toes and the other one, the yellow box, is Rider-Waite, right? But we will try both. We will see. I think this is actually very beautiful, even though this might be considered a little bit busy as well. But I love the color aesthetics, and I already know these read fabulous, you know. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, those colors are amazing. Oh, I love that. It's really beautiful. Yeah, I think this is awesome. I really, really like this. But anyway, if you still have ideas that maybe tarot decks preferably that I could pair with this one, please by all means share. Oh my god, look at that. But I need to flip up. Yeah, that is really beautiful. I really like that. Okay, one more. Okay, let me try the yellow box one. You know, honestly, I think it's a little bit the same because these colors are a little bit again the same, right? In each deck, they're popping. They're very, very colorful. But let's see. Even though I do think that these cards, especially because they're Rider-Waite, they're more recognizable in that sense. So let's see. Okay. Wait. They're very slippy, these cards. They never stay. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I really like this too. I mean, the pink coming back, the blues. Oh, this works too, huh? This definitely works as well. Of course, the art style is going to be a little bit different, but I don't mind it in here. It's not like a big, it's not like the difference is so big, you know, that it's going to be annoying. I really like this. What do you guys think? I think this will work. Oh, I love the coloration here and all that coming back here. And then you have the color choices almost here, you know. Oh, I like that. So yeah, these definitely will work as well. Oh yes, I'm enjoying this. Let's do a few more. For the fun of it. Oh my god, look at that. I love that. I love that. Alright, this is very beautiful. Oh yes, I think this is lovely. What do you guys think? And again, if you have some pairing ideas for me, then please share them. But I really do believe that these two of the Sacred Bee ones, you know, they would really fit well. But again, please, if you have a great idea, feel free to share. I would love that. So yes, that was the last deck that I showed. So yeah, again, this was one I was playing with for some time already, and I got, because this is far more busy, you know, than this, right? There's a big difference here, in my opinion. But I think you might agree with me. Oh my god. They line up, huh? Oh, I love this. They line up. The words, you know, the messages. Oh my gosh, release, recharge. So the art, of course, is very different, but I might actually want to play with these together. And that is mostly to do with the keywords. A lot of them line up. I mean, even the way they look now, renewal, visualize, yeah. I really like that. Okay, I might be wanting to play with a combination with these, and then maybe a tarot deck underneath it, you know, to maybe go a little bit more in depth. But yeah, again, the art, of course, is very different, but I might, yeah, play around with that. And that's what I mean. I think I really love this one, and I might actually have feared a little bit because it's both, well, melanated decks, right? And I really fell in love with this one. I love making it, yeah, because this is multiple and different artists, you know, that I took art from. And well, like I said, I made my deck, again, not for sale, this is mine. And then when it read so well every time, yeah, this deck comes through, you know. I was maybe a little bit afraid, yeah, with this. Even though, like I said, I might have some overlaps in the keywords, but I really tried to make it a completely different feeling as well. Because the art is so different. So that I knew, yeah, that this has, well, maybe a specific kind of purpose, and then this too, you know? But even though the art is so different, look at their faces. Both their eyes closed, you know, looking inward. And this one is about authenticity, and this one is about empathy. But wow, I really like this. I think I want to see how I can work with these two, even though they're very different again, you know, but in combination of. I do have a moderation in this one as well. I knew that. Like I said, there are some that might overlap a little bit. Oh, but this makes me happy. But yeah, again, of course, you can see that the art is very different, you know. I find this deck very calming. Yeah, it comes directly to the point with the keyword, you know. Um, it delivers in that sense. And I can say that about this one because I've really been working a lot with this one over the past few months. And again, it comes through every time. And yeah, this one is of course new. I haven't been able to put that in practice yet, but I'm hoping it will come through in the same kind of way, right? But yes, these were that. Because I wanted to, like I did last month, with this one, and I had, I think, 2 or 3 other ones even that I printed out, because I'm really, well, cleaning up my folders for the ones that I made, because I'm actually making 2 or 3. Well, there's actually one, which was the one that I showed in my my May What's Happenings, you know, the Black Toast deck, so to speak. I'm really working on that one, and I hope that I can have a first printing at least end of this month, to see how I feel about it in deck form in front of me. And of course, I'm working on that hoodoo one. That one will be for sale. And why I said 3, because I actually was working on a deck with a lot of white space oracle, because I have a tarot, and I want to combine that, actually, that oracle with this, my Adinkra. Oh my god, sorry. I cannot speak. And a tarot deck I recently got for these two. And I was actually thinking about putting some astrology next to it. But that one is just playing around, you know. I didn't decide yet which way I want to go with that one. So, like I said, there are 2 that I'm actually hardly working on. That Toth one is almost done. I'm working on the last few core cards right now. So again, I hope that by the end of the month, if I can finish it this week or next week, then I still have plenty of time to go over every card, make the changes, how I want them, and like I said. But yeah, for that to happen and me to focus 100% on these 2 decks that I'm working on right now, I just wanted to clean out some of the decks I made, you know. Like I said, this was definitely very deliberate. This one, again, it was not my art. I will definitely pop any social media I can find from her in the description, because really love this art. And then, yeah, with this one, again, I didn't want to just print 30 cards. This is why I actually put them in the same format. So I didn't need to order a whole new file. I just put it in the same file, you know. And this one definitely had, again, a very specific use, right? With my Mistress of the Black Madonna and my weavers, I just wanted to put some animal energy in there. So yeah, this one got printed too. So like I said, I'm cleaning house in that sense, to see from the decks I made what is going to work for me. How I actually am going to put it in practice, not just have it in my folders, you know. They're printed out now, so I can actually work with them. And yeah, then like I said, I'm working on that Thoth and my Hoodoo Oracle, in the hopes that I can 100% focus on these, you know. Anyway, that was my video. I've been rambling on too long, and that only for 3 decks. Again, if you have some suggestions for my modern melanated oracle, please feel free to drop them in the comment box. I would love to hear how you would like to pair it. Give me some ideas, please. Okay, that was it for today. I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for watching. I send you many, many blessings, and I hope we can meet soon in a new video. Okay, bye-bye. Stay blessed.